We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Mitch Haniger, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next, Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Walker has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Meadows, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hayes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Up top, it's 2-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Mario Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Mario Gonzalez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Gonzalez is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he misses 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Polanco is off at first with 2 away. Ball. 3-1 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And the count will be full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a dive, but he's back. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Mario Gonzalez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box, Nick Zeal. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 3-0. Number 19 is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And now Bryce Harper. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The next Cub up, Gary Sanchez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way out in front.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 32 now for the season. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Meadows ranging back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, and even 30 home runs on the year, and the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Javier Baez. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Up next for the Buccos, number 5. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. The pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Stepping in, Blake Swihart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So stepping in, number 19. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Here's Chris Bryant now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. There's a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Taiwan Walker.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Taiwan Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Hard hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Hayes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Changeup in for a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready on 0-2. Popped him up. Zeal into shallow left. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Haniger is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Sanchez at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fastball in there, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We've played 3, and our score 3-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
Fouled off. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Standing in now, Mario Gonzalez, as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Nick Zeal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Zeal goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Into the box, number 5. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story brings it in. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Short, hit hard. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right. Just foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Taijuan Walker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more from the north side after this. Digging in now, Blake Swihart. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swihart, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping into the box, number 19. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Walker comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Hayes. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Stephen Brault, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Down and away, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Hayes. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 34.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Harper carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Harper bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. The next 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows over to his left, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Alvarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. Mario Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Nick.
Digging in, Nick Zeal. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger, 0-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Here now the 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Kyle Crick takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Henniger leads off second with nobody out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Zeal is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Meadows. 2 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Up and in for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jen-Ho Tseng is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
52, Jen-Ho Tseng.
Standing in, number 5. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Tseng, a native of Taiwan. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher number 30, Kyle.
Adam Frazier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The average coming in at 266, 7 homers and 34 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dylan Maples gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Nathan.
Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Bryce Harper will be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Number 5. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Count still at 1 and 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Austin Meadows.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Meadows. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's around first, heading for two.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Hayes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Meadows on third with 2 out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
On the ground to second for Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one, and it remains a 4-3 game. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Hayes. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Javier Baez will be next. In the air, down the line in left. Hayes on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
Line hard to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping in, Mario Gonzalez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mario Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Nick Zeal. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's wide, 2-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 5.
At the plate, number 5. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out, nobody on. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 45, Michael Feliz. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 32.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Brault gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Michael Feliz wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.